Okay, it's a league match. It's against crabcat2, who I guess we've seen somewhat recently, and we are starting off with a mountebank board, apparently. Well, you can trash reasonably. Sacrifice is a little bit of victory points. There's not much in the way of gains. That's just cobbler. It can gain like improves, but there's not a whole lot to do from there. Like you can improve cut purse or sacrifice into duchy. That's not really points. So I guess we'll be trying to get mountebank pretty quick while also staying, I don't know, marginally thin. Captain looks not great. I think I agree with the silver on 3. So there's like a sacrifice or a cut purse or what on 4. It's probably sacrifice. Let's try and stay a little bit on top of things. You go with the cut purse, which is probably fine and reasonable also. I'm just going to take sacrifice. Hopefully you play your cut purse here. This arrangement right here is pretty unlikely to hit 5. Seeing the 4 and 1 estate here, which is sure to be a bit of a problem. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in this game at the moment. I mean, especially seeing I'm not going to hit 5. Of course, also with the cut purse coming in, although I don't think I'd be hitting it anyways. So I'll just take another silver. Alright, well, we'll be hitting 5 even with the cut purse, so take that cut purse. I guess we're going to be fancy about it. We could take hunting party before mountebank. That'd be pretty stupid. So, or it sounds pretty stupid. It might not be. Those are really our 2 options. You opt for captain over the mountebank. I'm not, like, so sure. I think we're just going to take mountebank and go. It's tempting to seize here. I don't think a silver does me much. Well, maybe it does. Like, I'd rather seize when I can do a tiny little bit more, so let's just take a silver. Here we go, sacrifice. I'm just going to take out an estate. I'm not sure if I'm actually done with silver or not. I don't think so. I am willing to say that hunting party is better than captain for me right here. Let's do that. Okay. This not getting hit's pretty good. We're going to take another hunting party. For sure. Now the seize is getting really, really tempting. I'm really not in it for another silver. So That's expected. We're going to do the same thing. With the idea that this is about as good as my turn's going to get. Alright, this is not good at all. Here I'm not sure if I'm going to take the captain or another hunting party. I think I'll take the captain. Or even like a bandit camp might be better. Looking at next turn. I think I'll take captain. Although, as we say, thinking about next turn. If I play 2 hunting parties, what am I going to pick up? It might have been the worst of all worlds. But ended up taking hunting party after all. I'm not sure what's in here that is, if this is going to draw over it. But, okay. I might just stop here. Take the bandit camp. Okay, I'm happy with that now. This turn will be a captain. Now you get to discard, that's exciting. I'm just going to make sure I have this autoplay off, yeah. There's going to be, it's not going to be like right now we discard for sure, but later on, there's going to be a thing where if we have hunting party and curse in hand, we actually want to keep the curse around. I'm pretty sure we'd rather take a copper than discard the curse at various points. Improve. That has looks of playing coppers, doesn't it? Yep. Okay. I'm gonna sack a copper. Just take more hunting party. Yeah. I mean, yep. Discard that. We'll sacrifice. Apparently, not take a. Could be another bandit camp. Could be like a rabble. I think I'm most tempted by the bandit camp at this point, although, maybe not. Yeah, let's take a rabble. It's a little ambitious. Here the whatever will play as improve. Captain will play as improve. Oh, this is looking like a province buy, isn't it? Now, somehow you didn't find a mount of ink. It's impressive. Be bad for you. Okay, so this is improve. Yeah, we're going over this shuffle. This is actually going to be disappointing to find the rabble. This should have been a bandit camp in here and then turn the sacrifice into a rabble. But we'll live. Okay, well, this goes right out to the shuffle, which is fine. Do I want an estate? I don't think so. How do I feel about another silver? Probably okay. Discard. I get to province. Duchy, and the duchy for me. Okay, so this isn't seeming too bad yet. I'd say it looks outwardly possible that I might win, although this is looking less probable now. It would have been really nice to have found a bandit camp. I just have to go for the sure thing, right? Wait. I guess it's no good to undo that. That should have been a sacrifice on the curse. Unless I'm gonna buy province here, which I guess I just will. Cuppers. Okay, it all works out. Yeah, so I think that ended up being an okay move. It was a little bit of a risk, of course, but I had the cut purse that turn, so I got the attack in, and then I had a captain coming in for the next turn, so it was fine. I wasn't doing a very good job of expressing that through language, I guess, but it was fine. What have we here? What does Druid do? Silver. Okay, that's not great. Bounty Hunter's pretty good. Exorcist is also pretty good, though. Doctor to hit an estate would be pretty good. We have a bunch of things that would be pretty good. So, I am tempted by the doctor, probably stupidly. The thing with the bounty hunter is that I guess what you'd be trying to do with it is, like, get to legionary fast, which just doesn't seem that terribly appealing. Like, I can get it later and have better cards, maybe? So if you open something like Exorcist Settlers instead, that might be a little bit better. The other option is Doctor, though. That's only like a 40% chance, and if it hits a copper, we're really, really sad. I guess the other thing about Bounty Hunter is that you can do a fairly large Doctor off of it, which I guess has quite a bit of appeal. Yeah, I think we might do that. All after considering all possibilities, as you could hear. Then there's a question of whether I want a silver or settlers with it. Okay. Be that way. I think I'm gonna go silver with it. Yeah. Okay, so here will be a laboratory. I think it could be Exorcist. But next turn we're going to overpay for a doctor by however much. Perfect world. Yeah, I think I might actually stick the Exorcist in there now, rather than the lab. Let's do that. And then this turn will be overpay for doctor by, I guess, 2. Trash 2 coppers. Yeah, you didn't get to trash 3 coppers, so it wasn't quite perfect. How did you have an estate there? I'm blind. Oh no, that was turn 3. Never mind. Okay. So the Settler's Wisp. I think I want the Settlers over the Druid. I guess there is an argument for Druid. Not completely unreasonable. But, yeah. You're a lot low on economy. I don't see a leprechaun for you right now. Just eat the hexes. You know? Rename copper with this doctor. Surely. And then I think I want... I don't know what the heck I want. It's like laboratory and gold. I'm liking laboratory for the moment. So I think I can produce reasonable amounts of money with my current deck. The one big thing with Legionary would be... I don't know what the one big thing with Legionary actually is. I probably shouldn't do it. Alright, let's take lab. Build failure for the website. Take a look. I'm going to take a guess that something went wrong in a bit of preparation. Nothing will look different, it just won't be there. Doesn't actually want to play Bounty Hunter. I can understand that. So I'm going to take a guess that that's going to be a gold. Yep. Which means we're going to need to really stay on top of draw. That was not really staying on top of the draw. Had we done those in the other order, it would have worked out better, and I actually should have done them in the other order. So now there's a question of whether I want another settlers and a wisp, or what? And I think the answer is yes. I'd like a settlers and a wisp. Okay, well, this is not good. Obviously, in the perfect world, we would have seen some copper. Not a perfect world, but okay. That's an exorcist. I would have really liked to have seen that. I'm going to go ahead and I think get a laboratory. I need to get an attack going really, really soon. So what my best route to that is might be Leprechaun. Try it anyways. We'll see how much this ends up being a problem. My guess is it's going to end up being a pretty significant problem. Okay. This is still actually terrible. I'm going to go ahead and bounty hunter this doctor, I think. To buy legionary or to buy lab. I guess it should be to buy lab. We have space to catch up. It'll just be annoying and difficult. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this ends up being settlers plus what's its imp. We're going to have a little annoyance for a while here, where I don't have a village. Well, I can have a village soon. Mostly we need to get attacking. Badly. We'll do that this turn. I would like to draw everything. This wish has to be for a legionary. There's just no way about that. And then I have to hold the gold because I need to be attacking. So I guess I'm just going to keep buying settlers until I get to the village. And this is going to trash silver for wisp, maybe, rather than imp. I don't need the points that much. Go imp. So you're still provincing, but it should become inconsistent. 3. Doesn't matter, we're playing legionary. This will be a settlers by, and we're going to exorcist a settlers to an imp, or a wisp rather. Still provincing. Pretty scary. Okay, so now we get the village. Oh boy. And we are trashing a copper. Nope. See if it keeps going. Keeps going. Ugh. Well, at this point, it won't really hurt to get it out. 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess this wants to be druid. Probably. Druid can gain a silver. Attack. I mean, part of the problem here is that, like, there's just not that much, I guess, space before. Like you're going to be able to buy a province at some point. That's the problem here. I think I want bustling village, druid imp. I may just want bustling village lab also. I don't think I actually need the imp that much. Yet. I mean, it would be a points play. And simply knows, okay, you can just buy it straight up. Alright, well, that sucked. I think you definitely should have missed at some point, particularly that last turn was fortunate, but so it goes. Draw, lad, barge. I mean, there's stuff here. I think we're gonna start. Oh man, this feels terrible to be in this seat on. And just like there's all sorts of good stuff to get that first player has a bit better on, particularly the villa and particularly the peddler. You start border guard on 2, which is instantly concerning that you have 5 sitting there. If you have a 5, you open border guard barge, and I don't know what happens. I'm gonna start dungeon silver, I think, and try to get barge. Yeah, that's an issue. And now it's a really large issue. I don't think it really matters when you play the barge. I guess you can do it now. Yeah, get another one. Good. So, you're going to play barge 3 times by the time I play my first. It's just... oh, man. Here you take the cards. For sure. I would have taken the cards there. So now I buy border guard. What am I doing? Oh, man. I mean, there's just nothing to do. I don't think. I'm a little bit surprised by that villa just being plain. Like, I think there's maybe a chance. I don't know. Barge, 3 peddlers. No question. For me, at least, if I were in your position. Hey, I have these key points. Barge, 3 peddlers, yeah. I have to hope for some kind of crazy die for you. This is not looking like a crazy dud. That's minor. Just barge, right? Leprechaun. I don't like the leprechaun. Hardly. Can I get something in here that would make me happy to draw it after the villa? Yeah, I can. This might be investing a little bit too much in consistency, but I think I'm okay with that at the moment. It'd be like Ducat Peddler. I suppose it could be Leprechaun Peddler, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in Leprechaun. Let's go Border Guard Peddler. There we go. Really hoping for something good this turn, though it's not looking like it to start off. I'm just getting blitzed pretty badly here. There's nothing to do about it, really. I really think last game will be very fortunate to not miss. That's last game. I mean, you got to play Imp a number of times, so it wasn't that much. But even so. I don't like that Border Guard. I think that should have been a Peddler. Not that I can really say anything staring at this. I guess it's a consistency measure, which is really all you need. I am going to take a barge here. This game's really close to ending. I wonder if you can win here. There's your challenge. Try to win here, and hopefully you come up short, and I can. Let's look at that leprechaun. Pretty good. You holding barge? Maybe not. Yeah. Let's think about it. At least. Okay. I don't think I have anywhere close to enough money, but well, we shouldn't dud next turn, right? That was actually just dumb. I should have held back and done something extra with my turn. Just going way too fast. Anyways, I'm going to take a peddler here. Probably like peddler, gold, copper. I guess it'd just be ducat. Ducat's better than copper, right? Ducat. 2 coppers. 2 coppers isn't going to do anything. Stops the win. But, I mean, you just get it next turn, right? Whatever. Let's go. 2 coppers. There you go. You take lantern first, as you should. Uh-oh. That looks like a good turn coming. I don't think I can survive a good turn. There's no way I can survive a good turn. I wonder if you can just, like, I don't know. Draw, villa. I guess there's like an outside chance that you need to spend everything on villa, but then you win that way anyways. I don't know. I've been locked into a loss for a while here. Like turn 3. Oh, you could pile curse, right? That'll be the stylish thing to do. I think you should just have it on villa, border guard, and like 2 coppers though. 2 coppers and a ducat. I very much doubt that the money is short for that. Barge, 3 border guards, a ducat, 2 coppers. Yeah, that's there. Alright. Gold. Copper, gold. Copper, ducat, silver. So many options. Alright. Well, That sucked, but that was not like there was nothing. It was just the 2-5 was good. Being first player was good, and there we go. What have we here? Spices. Oh, I don't think that spices is really gonna be entirely where it's at. It's a little tough to get bishop going. Is the one thing that spices has going for it? But like, there's fairgrounds, doctor, scavenger can set up native village setting aside, all sorts of good stuff. I think I clearly want to start doctor, particularly with Way of the Horse. Ooh, got an estate. Sweet. This turn will be a scavenger, I think. I guess there's something where, like, you just go scavenger spices. Money, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be where it's at long term. Now what? Silver? Tempting? There's a little bit of awkwardness where you'll want to be playing with spices and Cursed Village. I think I'll grab the silver. Discard. Doctor on top. By spices. So, like, here already, I think I'm losing the doctor. Possibly. I could also discard, put spices on top, and like demand a blessed village. Might be a bit better. That's not gonna do anything either turn. So let's receive it now and then not top deck. Like a Cursed Village this turn, I think. I don't know when the appropriate time to get a bishop is. I mean, it's at some point, certainly, you do it. But forest, that's an actually useful one. Boy, would it be nice to get actually useful boons. No, there's an actually useful boon. We top deck a silver. I'm happy to take that now then. Okay, misery. Not ideal. Oh well. Here I'll lose the doctor. It's gonna be Cursed Native. Yeah. Famine. Doesn't do much. guess it shuffled. Just a little something. I should have played the Scavenger before the Blessed Village. That was just stupid. Sloppy. Like really, really, really stupid. I could pick up another Spices. I'm certainly thinking about it, rather than a bishop. Although, there is something to just demanding the bishop. Demanding a trade route. Just demand a trade route. That's actually, like, so ridiculously bad what I just did. Not playing the Scavenger first. Game losingly, even. Just for a perspective on how terrible it was. It was terrible. Be sure to weigh the horse, this horse. I didn't do that on the last one, or the last two, or whatever it was. Go. Got it right this time. This will be a pair of merchants. I'm not sure exactly how well we can get to the, or how soon we can get to Native Village, setting aside things. I can probably afford to pick up the bishop right now. Looking at your deck. Scavenger Native Village is definitely something we'll want to be doing. But I feel like you have plenty of space to go a little bit wide on this one. Spices, merchant. Let's see. Do I screw it up this time? No. I'm gonna screw it up in a different fashion. 3 buys and 11. It could just be Spices and 2 merchants. That seems probably fine. I'm not sure how it does on draw exactly. Whether I'm hurting a little bit there or not. This will certainly be a case of hoping for the. Well, we can make it look like the best. Play Blessed Village first. We're not going to screw that one up twice. Concern I have a little bit moving forward is just what does the deck actually do? I mean, it plays a merchant. That's pretty good, right? But I probably want another cursed village. Possibly another scavenger in a native village. I guess we'll order them like scavenger or cursed village for locust purposes. So like scavenger, cursed village, merchant. That we're spending 3 coppers for. I don't know. Or bishop. Probably not bishop. Plague. That is a nothing. Merchant. Okay. Well, it's a something. I want to play Cursed Village before the Scavenger. Pretty sure. This turn I need that native village. Badly. It's just a black square there. I guess it's 1 card. Like native village province. I don't know. Native village province, blessed village perhaps will be the move. It was a little dangerous. We don't have a great way to get rid of this curse. Is a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go province native blessed, I think. Ugh, gross. Oh, my boons suck. This merchant will need horse, sadly. It's just way too risky to not be doing that. 17. I mean, that's probably what my deck does if I actually draw out. I guess it would have been 16 or something like that. Unfortunately, I have to lose a merchant here. Here's Plague coming in hot. So, I mean, both my boons have been, worse. Both my hexes have been, worse. So, Kinda aggravating. That's just complaining about, I don't know. It's just complaining. I'd really rather not see the native village. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna draw native village merchant. That's what's gonna happen. Merchant, scavenger, spices, cursed village, okay. I mean, alright, I'm done playing these things. I think I'm just... No, I have to discard because one of them has to go on top. I'll put a cursed village on top. I kind of like my merchants back. Or, you know... I'll go like spices merchant. Do I? Merchant, blessed village. Can I not count? I can't count. Could be merchant cursed village. Also, I don't know how much I actually need the cursed village though. It's like it would be an overreaction to this turn. Yeah, let's do that. After all, great. That's so good. Like absolutely not at all. Jeez. Oh, okay. Well, that's good news. Maybe. It's certainly a change from the bad news. I expect you to demand a either bishop or native or blessed village. Blessed village. Sure, wind, that would have been nice. And spices. Demand another thing. I guess you use 2 coffers, so you're probably looking at demanding another thing. Now we're going to see the province in hand right away. Just listen to my negativity. Yeah, let's not do that. Yep, there's the province. Okay. What do I want on top of my deck? Your merchant. Native village can set a unknown card aside. I think we're going to not do that. I think I want like a scavenger, a cursed village, and maybe a bishop. War. Fantastic. What is going on? I mean, now I need to flip this. This is garbage, right? I mean, I could replace the village. Let's replace the village next turn. All the worst boons. It just... Oh, man. It's painful. That's what this is. You just kind of watch as nothing quite works as you want it to. No. I'm pretty strongly considering ditching the trade route in favor of a bishop. I have plenty of stuff. Of all these stupid villages. There you go. Target set aside to something. Who knows what it is, but I'm sure it's good. Or rather bad. Man. Feels like doom. That's what it feels like. Kind of icky draws in the middle of the game, certainly, among other things. Certainly these last two turns have been not exactly the most favorable. Gold. Gold bishop, okay. So you're going to go wide that way. That's fine. Reasonable. Although, we're getting low on things. I'm at, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 buys only. So it's not like it's not safe. This is good. Yay! Look at me. Okay, so I want to do this turn. I want to add another buy, which is going to be spices. I think I want a province, just to get things well out of range. particularly if I'm going to be picking up another village. So that's 13. Bishop is 17. Demand village is 22. Spices. So it could be fairgrounds instead, probably. Let's undo that, and the coffers. We'll also undo the coffers. Let's just make sure that I don't. Yeah, I did that in 2 steps. All right. Coffers. So it can be fairgrounds instead if I want. Fairgrounds, spices, bishop, demand, blessed village. I guess that's not quite safe. So anyways, this puts a end within range for me if I draw. Always the if. I can't imagine not playing this native village off the top. Merchant first, maybe? I don't know. We'll see if I have a theoretical end. I think I will. The cursed villages can do, like, locusts. Big deal. I guess if you pick up locusts, you can win here. Which would be aggravating. To say the least. Like if you curse village, one of them's a locust, you locust the cursed village into a blessed village and you win. That's the thing I'm super scared of. Probably for no reason at all, but it is the thing that I'm super scared of. $19. I guess it wouldn't quite get there. Alright, fine. So my bishop can score 3, so that's 11. And that puts you at needing, I guess, 2 provinces or something. I'm going to start by playing this merchant. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to work with bishop can be 3 points. Bishop will be 3 points. I'm not sure what to expect here, whether it's like a province gold, maybe. Certainly imaginable. I think it needs to be 2 provinces at least. We'll see. I'm a bit tired. Go. Break after this game, certainly. I don't think my game 2 is that, like, I have to remember he had the, Doctor 5-2 trash to his states. When I evaluate that one. There were good things that happened. Not this game, though. 2 games ago. Make crabcat2 resign? Question mark. Apparently not. Okay, well, this should open up a win. 23. That's going to make things a little more difficult. What would I like on top right now? The bishop, maybe? Scavenger? I'm kind of liking trade route, trash this horse. I'm kind of liking the trade route, trash this horse plan. Okay. If I take a bishop on top, no, I can't do that. I can take, like, blessed village on top. No, I guess I could take, like, bishop on top now. Okay. We can take a blessed village on top. Or what? need to hold one of the blessed villages as a thing to trash. Slight annoyance. Now cursed village. This is bad. Well, if I return this, I take... This is not where we wanted to be. I need to bishop a something. What am I staring at right now, money-wise? 8, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. And 5 buys. I mean, that doesn't get me there, right? I guess I have 4 coffers in addition to that. Alright. Pick this up, then what would we be at? The locust thing would not work. I guess I just probably need to score here. So let's set aside. And go like a province and 2 fairgrounds, maybe. What's my uniques count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're not close. I could think about like 2 provinces and demand, had this fairgrounds been a, whatever, I would have had a reasonable shot, but 2 provinces and a scavenger, perhaps. Yeah. Oh, that... No. No scavenger. Bishop. Trade route. Silver. Could doctor and discard whatever the hell this is. It's a bishop. I want to do that right. Okay. I'm not terribly confident in that. And naturally we see the doctor in province right here. Like, I don't think it's open for you, but it might be. Not getting to play bishop last turn stung. I mean, there's draws last turn which I win. That was not it. There may have been some other arrangement of scavengers or whatever, but I just don't think that was it. Drawing the fairgrounds into, or whatever it was, spices silver into hand that early. I discarded the bishop, yeah, good. Trashing the bishop would be embarrassing. Turns a merchant. No winning happening here. I think I'm going to play the merchant plain. Hope to draw really any sort of village. We won't. We'll draw a province, of course, but more horse merchants. Bishop's a province. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that means we're going after green now. I'd probably be fine bishoping a province at this point, but we'll see. Always to see. You know how I said I needed like a drink 15 minutes ago? I kind of still do. What is that card? Scavenger? Maybe. I was really hoping for the doctor, later in the turn, rather than in this hand. My drawing problems are at least well documented this game. By, way of video. don't think I don't think that they deserve to have been quite this bad, scary, whatever. But maybe. Might get another make resign prompt come up. You know, it's feeling that way. I'm not actually sure how long it is until one would be. I think it's been at least 2 minutes. I don't think it's like absurd to be taking this long. I mean, it's not good. But... Oh, here we go. Make crabcat2 resign. The redux happens right after too. Again. Okay. Well, I have a lead. But now I'm pretty much certain I don't have the buys. 1, 3, 5. Alright. It's a village. It's a cursed village. That sucks. What do I want to get into here? Native village, right? I just want to, like... Yeah. I just want to max points. I think. So we're gonna pull this. I don't think I can get Scavenger to do anything too terribly useful, but let's put a merchant on top, or silver. What else is in there? Trade route. Bishop. Let's do one of those. Okay, trade route bishop's in the bottom. This is 6, 10, 16, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 21. If I draw here, I could get it to where I'm only using 1 coffer to do 3 provinces. That seems reasonable. We trade route the bishop. Okay. Let's go with that. This is pretty close. Could be a bit of a struggle, but we'll see. Like, I don't think you... I think I have at least one turn. I don't think that was, like... got me to an edge. Or anything. I don't know that I'll have 2 turns. We'll find out. I wonder if I should have been buying copper. Probably not. Probably. I don't know. I didn't do it, so surely I should have been doing it. I need to figure out how to get to 3 coins, which is certainly not ideal. I'll be hopeful, but... can play the merchant's plane and hope to draw silver. Yeah, that's not where it's at. I think overall, everything together will give me a reasonable shot at winning, whether it was that turn where I needed to bishop a whatever it was, or this turn, as it is. I assume this is going to be 3 fairgrounds. 2 fairgrounds, a duchy, and an estate. You could try to bump them, although you did just trash a fairgrounds. I don't know. We'll see. Probably need to get the attack in earlier game too. I'm not sure how I would have done that, but it is something that needed to happen. I wonder if I could have improved it by like a turn or something. I think there was one point where I was not particularly happy with my draw. Maybe that would have been a time to, get one extra turn on that. Although I'm not sure if I would have been was appropriately unhappy early. Remember to horse it. Remember to horse it. You can't undo that one. Just put the mouse there so I don't forget. And if it's Cursed Village, you have to horse that too. See if we can get the trifecta of Make Resigns. Check when this one started. No native village mapped. I'm not sure if you decide to go long here. I don't know. If you decide to go long here and don't take green, and I miss, then I have to have a decision. Oh, yep. 3 in a row. Sweet. This one is not getting cleared right afterwards. Not allowed. I could say, I have 5 coins in hand like other people do. And then you're supposed to believe me. Right? Right? I have 2 coins and a laboratory in hand. Okay. Setting up to bump fairgrounds, but you don't have any. You trashed the curse. That's great. Okay, well, let's put a native village on top and win. There we go. All out for that. Okay. Your start. Ready, start game, and then be right back. Whoa, that game looks insane. Okay. So that you clicked on lackeys almost instantly is actually really concerning to me, because it means you really didn't consider silver, which means it was probably a 2, which means you probably have a 5 and are about to buy recruiter and win. Having said that, I think I'm opening lackey's conspirator. Yeah. Yep. Had that one right. Alright, well, and you see both of them. So you're going to play recruiter, what? 3 times before I see my first one? It's going to be just like the, whatever it was game. Oh. What am I doing here? I think this is a minstrel. The one bit of good news we have is it probably doesn't matter that much if you get way trash down on this board. So, like, there's hope. Maybe not that much hope. The hope is waning. Anyway, so this will be the recruiter that I'll get to play for, the first time. Right here. So that's amazing. So here you are at 9. I guess you probably take, like, Conspirator Bazaar, maybe another council room, not sure. I don't expect the relic to do a ton to me. Just say I'm not, there's no way I have time to match it. So we're not doing half bad, it's just I'm going to be buying council room lackeys and am already down 2 coins. Or actually, more than that. Okay. Alright, so here's where I get back into this thing. I hope. Wow, is that looking like Doom? It's still looking like Doom. Let's be real. But it's not looking like it's looking like Doom as opposed to I'm dead. I will not have time to buy a relic, just realistically. That is not something that I'm going to get to do this game. This is Conspirator. And as I say that, I'm thinking about Relic. Conspirator gets me to 11 for next turn. I will get a buy out of Marauder. I'm not sure how completely I draw if I take a Relic now. It might be something I want to think about doing, though. So that's 11. If I go up to 13, 13 sounds decent. Now I have to decide whether I want to take 2 Conspirators or a Conspirator Relic. I think I like just taking 2 Conspirators. This 13 will be like bizarre double Conspirator. like that. I guess you need to stick a recruiter on something like worthwhile here. Lackeys, probably. I guess lackeys. There's a good chance I'm going to be holding this ruin market through the end of the game. Figure out how much money I'll have next turn. I'm looking at like 15. 15's not great. 16 on 3 buys. Minstrel, Bazaar, Conspirator. Alright, that's all makes sense. Okay, 13 on 3 buys. I know I want a Conspirator. At least one. If I go Conspirator, Minstrel, Bazaar, I'll be sitting at 16. That could do okay. Yeah. If I wanted to be aggressive, I could go Council Room double Conspirator. That is to say, get a Council Room and a Conspirator here. That might be best. I'm still having 5 villagers remaining. Yeah. Let's do that. Now, the good news is you'll be playing Council Rooms. The bad news is it's anxious until then. Certainly. Just hold the survivors. Pretty sure. This turn will be a bunch of villages. Bizarre. Council. Okay. That is a good order for them. Do I want to play this recruiter and trash the lackeys? Probably not. Do I want to play it? And the survivors. So I'm looking at 17 right now. which, I don't know, three conspirators in a bazaar, something like that. Sounds really nice. Or like 3 conspirators in a council room or minstrel. It's like, how much consistency do I really need to build in? I like the minstrel. I am certainly happy to be having 8 conspirators. That is for sure. What are those? Spoils? Pair of spoils? Pair of spoils. I think I want to start greening this turn. We'll have to do a little bit of math on what you're carrying. Figure out what the best arrangement of things is. I have 23. Another marauder. What the heck? So I'm looking at like 2 provinces, a lackeys, and a bazaar, looking pretty dang good right now. I guess you can probably take 3 next turn, but you can't do that. If you take 2 and match it, we'll figure it out. So many ruined markets. I wonder if I'll be able to pile like ruins or something. I mean, I might also dud, certainly. I do only get to see 2 cards. There's 3 cards. No, 2 cards. 2 cards. Well, no, 3 cards. 2 cards. 2 cards. So, I mean, you do, what, 2 provinces and stuff. I don't know how much money. 7, 16, plus 7, 23. I guess you're looking at 23 right now. My interpretation. You did like 2 provinces, a bazaar. You have 5 buys, I think. 5 buys, 23. I don't usually write things down, but in this case, I don't really feel like recalculating it later. Because this could take a while. Yeah, you can ban me for taking notes. Oh, relic. Actually, you have more than that. You have 21. 23. Yeah, 23. 23. I got this. Okay, now you have 25 and 5 buys. I'm gonna dud. Nope. Okay. So, on 25 and 5 buys, you could buy 1 province, 3 duchies, and an estate. That would be 16 points. That means I cannot triple province here. So, what do I do? Well, I have up to 6 buys. Right. And let's see, you have 3 marauders. That means I should be good to take at least 2 duchies. So I need to take, whoops, end actions. 2 duchies. There's 2 coppers, 2 coppers. Yeah. So I need to take 2 duchies. Something to get me to 25, like a bazaar and a lackeys, I think is fine. Oh, I could play another ruined library and take an extra lackeys, right? Sorry. Let's go back to ending actions again. So I have 24. I want to take 2 duchies, a bazaar, and 5 buys. You have 5 buys. 2 council rooms here. You have 4 council rooms. That's all your buys. Yeah. I'm gonna take two duchies, and then I'll have 14 left over, which can I even take 2 lackeys? I can take 2 lackeys. Okay, I think that's it, is 2 duchies, bazaar, 2 lackeys. Alright. Let's see. I think I'm good. I guess I can't, if you do nothing. I mean, if you do nothing, I can just take 3 provinces and I'm good. Right? So, we'll say you'll probably do something. I guess I could have. No, I couldn't have taken a 3rd lackeys. I could have taken a minstrel, I suppose. I played the extra ruined market, though I don't think that's actually worth it at this point. So you'll be looking for a dud from me, which means that last counselor was probably not getting played. Depending on how much money you need out of Marauders, because right now you're, looking at 13. I guess 14, you can play a Bazaar. Plus 2 coppers is 16. So many markets. 5 buys. 16. Up to 25. Let's see what it brings. So many ruined markets. I mean, I could like pile a stakes. You know? So yeah, you're going to be playing for my dud, which certainly could still happen looking at this hand. I hope it's unlikely, but there's a chance. Of course. So it's going to be the 3-province version. Okay. That was interesting, but, I said at the start, that the trashing wasn't going to be as big a deal, and it turned out that way. So, I'm happy to say that I was right on that one. Wharf Governor, Groundskeeper. You can trash coppers with Watchtower. That might be something that's actually worth doing later, surprisingly. Not instantly, certainly. I guess we want a silver, and then we have a decision, is what I'll say. Either I want it to be ducat or another silver. And I think the answer is clear with governor remodels around, and that's that you want another silver. Hopefully you do not have a 5, because you having a 5 would suck. Unlike the last board, on this board it would make a huge difference. Yeah, I think last game, you taking the Marauder was really bad. That ruined market was so good. So good. This will be a wharf. Hopefully this will be another wharf. It's not. It'll be a ducat. I don't really want to be taking more silver quite yet. Here'll be another wharf. I guess if you're looking at 5, you might think about not wharf, or if you're looking at less, okay, you are looking at 5. That is going to be a problem. And this is going to be a continuing problem, not hitting 5 again. At least you're not playing wharf, so I am going to get to play a wharf before you, which is nice. Hopefully they collided. That would be a perfect world, is that they collided. It'll just be Governor. Maybe another wharf. I don't think so, though. Yeah. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. And they're pretty likely collision down there. Ah, darn. If I see Governor, I think I'm drawing. This will be Governor Ducat. Yeah. This will just be Governor. Seeing this wharf, I'm a little more hesitant on the what's it? Draw. I might just do a gold gain. Or remodel. Like, there's no 4s around, so although, you know, if I draw, and I draw the Governor, that'd be potentially really good. Let's go ahead and do that. You can trash a copper estate or whatever. Estate to silver is good. And then I'll buy a Governor. You know, here's a positive. This one's pretty much going to have to draw. Yeah. We are drawing until we see a wharf. We did not see a wharf. I believe I'm still taking these last 2 Governors. Hoping for the best, so to speak. Next is going to be Groundskeepers. And we'll have to watch piles a little bit. I do have minor to major concerns on the Groundskeepers, which would be that you did not get very many Governors in there. And major to minor concerns on the Groundskeepers, which is that having 6 of those is a whole lot better than having 6 Governors. Or at least it wouldn't surprise me. You have 1 Governor and 1 wharf in there, assuming you didn't draw either dead. You have a wharf coming in. I don't think there's much purpose in, well, you have a wharf coming in. Right? So you only get to see one of those cards. Okay, let's gain a pair of golds and play the gut wharf. This is just groundskeeper. Okay. Not unexpected. We're gonna want to start thinking about like colonies here. Piles are getting relatively close. So I could take like 2 groundskeepers here, and then what? I'm tempted to take Groundskeeper Colony. 3 Groundskeepers, of course, a non-starter. Yeah. So this is just drawing up. You have 1 governor that you're holding. Back. If you take 3 groundskeepers here, you're also going to have to score. That's the one thing I have going for me. I mean, not the only thing, but it's a thing. I'm not even sure that that's going to be quite enough. We'll see. Did you trash anything on the last one? No. Hand was pretty dense. It'd be funny if you could, like, Watchtower Topic and Animal Fair. I don't know, this game doesn't feel great. You have, what, 7 groundskeepers? That's, pretty dangerous. Forget, you had Wharf turn 4. Yeah, good things were happening. Trash is copper to ducat. Did I, like, blow this? I'm a little curious right now. holding the copper back. Like, piles are close. Right. I have 3 estates, three arches, and a colony. You have 2 estates and 4 arches. We'll see. I assume you'll have more than that after this turn. I'm a little bit curious on the ducat holding, or the copper holding. Okay. This might be colony double estate. I don't know if that's enough difference. We'll see if I want to tighten up on the drawing. Okay. Well, this should make things not too difficult if I draw. Which is looking less likely by the second. 3 buys. That's not enough. Okay, this is feeling like enough. Remodel into 2 groundskeepers. Remodel into ducat. Right. And ducat. And 3 ducats. Okay. Good. We will take our wins there. That gets us to positive on the season, which is always good. And I will see you all with a weirdly chopped up match on a couple days from now. So, see you all.